Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My dear students, hope you all will be fine and safe at home. Welcome back to online classes. Today our topic is about hierarchy of taxonomy. So what is taxonomy? It is a branch of biology which deals with the identification, naming and classification of organism. So the branch of biology in which we discuss about the naming system, in which we discuss about the classification, in which we discuss about the identification of organisms, so that branch is known as taxonomy. Now, we know that Swedish naturalist Carolus Linnaeus in 1707 to 1778 proposed a system of different ranks or levels for the classification of organism. And such ranks are called taxa, singular means taxon. The taxa are arranged like a ladder from larger and more general to smaller and more specific. For example, from larger means kingdom and more general to smaller and more specific means species. Now we will discuss about one by one about the species. Now what is a species? Species, it is the basic and smallest unit of classification. A species contains similar organisms. A group of organisms that can naturally interbreed and produce fertile offspring is known as a species. The member of a species have the same number of chromosomes. For example, all human beings have 46 number of chromosomes and they belong to the same species. For example, carrot having 18 number of chromosomes, onion having 16 number of chromosomes. So all having same number of different number of chromosomes, and they will belong to a same species. In the definition of a species, we must emphasize on their existence in nature, because two organisms related to different but closely related species can crossbreed under artificial conditions. In such unnatural crosses, they usually produce infertile offspring. For example, a cross between a male donkey and a female horse produces infertile mule. It means that species can interbreed with one another, but they can't interbreed with another species of another organism. Now, moreover, this definition can be useful for the classifying sexually reproducing organisms only. However, many organisms, for example bacteria, they can produce asexually. Many other unicellular organisms and fungi reproduce only asexually. These organisms do not interbreed. So it is difficult to differentiate between two species of these organisms. And biologists generally agree on the fact that species of group of organisms with similar characteristic, means each species having its own characteristic, so they can be distinguished from other species and do not normally interbreed with other species in nature. It means that cat can only interbreed with the cat, dog interbreed with the dog. So cat and dog, they can't be interbreed with one another. Now what is genus? Genus, it is the group of species that are similar in some characters. Family, now closely related genera, plural of genus, are grouped into a family. Order, closely related families are grouped into one order. Class, closely related orders are grouped into a class. Closely related phylums are grouped into a phylum. Now kingdom, closely related phylum are grouped into a kingdom, and a kingdom, it is the largest taxon of the classification system. As I have told you that the kingdom, it is the largest and more general. So a kingdom, it is the largest taxon of classification system. Now it is the hierarchy of Panther, taxonomic hierarchy of Panther. Now kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. Now Panther, it belongs to kingdom Animalia. Its phylum is Chordata because it's having chordate, it having vertebral column. Its class is Mammalia. Now its order is Carnivora. Family is Felidae and genus Panthera and species is Pantheropods. Now taxonomy hierarchy of man. Man belongs to the kingdom Animalia, and organisms able to move on their own. So the organisms which belong which able to move on their own, so they belong to kingdom Animalia. It means that animals can move from one place to another place. Phylum Chordates. So humans having phylum Chordate because animals with a backbone known as chordates. Its class is Mammalia. So chordates with fur or hair and milk glands. So that organisms are known as mammals, and we belong to we belong to class Mammalia. Order primates, mammals with collar bones and grasping fingers. Now family Hominida, primates with relatively flat faces and three-dimensional vision, means X, Y and Z vision. So they belong to family Hominida. Genus Homo, hominids with upright posture and large brain. Species Homo sapiens, we are Homo sapiens. Our zoological name is Homo sapien, our scientific name is Homo sapien, and member of the genus Homo with a high forehead and thin skull bones. Now it is a taxonomy hierarchy of amoeba. As amoeba belongs to kingdom Protista and its phylum is Protozoa, class is Sarcodina, order is Amoebidales, family is Amoebida, genus is Amoeba and species is Amoeba proteus. Taxonomic hierarchy of mustard. Hierarchy of mustard kingdom Plantae. Its belong to phylum Trachyphyta. Its class is Angiosperma. Order is Brassicales. Family is Brassicaceae. Genus is Brassica and species is Brassica campestris. So it means that botanical name of mustard is Brassica campestris. Now its hierarchy of mushroom. Its kingdom is fungi. Phylum is Basidiomycota. Class is Basidiomycetes. Order is Agaricales. Family is Agaricacea. Genus is Agaricus and species is Agaricus campestris. So it means that mushrooms having its own scientific name is Agaricus campestris. Thank you. Inshallah we will meet in our next video. Take care. Allah Hafiz.